Why the long face? We're gonna add a custom horse armor to Minecraft. Let's see. If you want to go deeper, the 26.x modding courses are linked down below. 30 plus hours covering complex block entities with fluid and energy handling, custom mobs, custom networking, and even custom biomes and dimensions. Everything you need for 26.x, all in one place, linked down below in the description. Alright, we find ourselves back in Intelligent once more, and in this tutorial, we're going to be adding custom horse armor to Minecraft. And yes, I'm not going to actually acknowledge what I've just done over here as an alright. We find ourselves back in IntelliJ once more because it was perfect, okay? There's nothing else to add. Regardless, we're going to be adding a custom horse armor, and this will sort of also kind of teach you or show you how you can add, you know, Nautilus armor or wolf armor, as those are pretty much the same, just replacing horse with wolf, and then one tiny thing that you'll see in a second when we add the custom 3D texture, you know, the texture that actually gets, like, surrounds the actual horse, as well as the equipment asset that we need to check. But generally speaking, you should be able to add any or all of them if you so choose to. For it, we're going to make the fluoride underscore horse underscore armor item, and of course here as well, horse underscore armor. This is once again a normal item. However, instead of humanoid armor, this is of course exactly horse armor. And you can see here is Nautilus as well as wolf armor available. It takes in only the mod armor material, and that is it. Now the armor material determines the body defense strength right here, and that is actually the defense for any and all of the different animals. So that's going to be the same for all of the animals. So if you made fluoride armor for all of them, they all have 10 defense in this case. And we don't need to add any other properties because the horse armor already adds all of the different ones. Specifically, for example, it's stacking to 1, which my editor in this video cannot make fun of me for. So there we go. Regardless though, that is going to be the fluoride horse armor as an item registered. Very straightforward. Let's add it to the creative mode tab, and then let's move to the assets over here, as this is going to be interesting, at least for the textures. The translation, I mean, do I even need to change it, like tell you anything about this? I don't think so. No, but what I will tell you about is number 1, the item texture, which is fluoride horse underscore armor in the item folder over here. Of course, this is the texture for the item itself, and then under textures, entity equipment, here is where we will get a new folder, and that new folder is going to be called horse underscore body, because that's going to get the fluoride PNG over here. As you can see, this is the fluoride horse armor in this case, and the idea is that that's going to be the 3D look, similar to the, you know, how the humanoid over here looks like this. There's going to be horse armor fluoride. Of course, once again, make sure that the name here is correct. It has to be fluoride exactly. And this is, of course, determined in the equipment asset provider, which is the first thing that we're going to do here in the data gen. And this is super easy. Before, we only added a humanoid layer. Luckily, though, we can extremely easily add a second layer over here by simply calling the add layers. And here we can choose a layer type. In this case, it suggests to us the horse body, but we can control left click or middle mouse button click on this, and you can see these are all the different layer types that we could feasibly add. And as you can clearly see, there's also the Nautilus body as well as the wolf body, which may or may not be exactly what you would want to add if you wanted to, for example, add wolf armor or Nautilus armor. So just an idea here in this case, really not that crazy. Now for this layer, the second parameter is going to be a new equipment client info.layer. It actually already suggests this to us. And once again, it's just an identifier, namespace and path, Tor mod on mod ID, and then fluoride here as the name, as this name right here, once again, matches the name of the PNG in the horse underscore body folder. And that is basically the whole idea. Last thing is the item model JSON file. Super easy. It's just a flat item over here. So this is going to be the horse, fluoride horse armor as a flat item. And that is going to be that. With that, we actually have everything that we need over here. And there we go. I mean, that's pretty much the whole shebang. So let's first of all run the data gen over here, and we will then see that our equipment JSON file over here, the fluoride JSON file in the equipment folder, is going to change. It will also get itself added, the reference to the horse armor over here. So we can see fluoride horse underscore body, and that is going to point to also the fluoride texture, which is right here. So that's the whole idea in this case for the horse body. Very straightforward once you've understood the concept on how this all fits together and how it works. But with that done, I would say let's jump into the game and see if it works. Alright, found back in Minecraft, and let's just take a look if we give the horse the fluoride armor. It's very, it definitely a little bit, I mean, maybe a little bit too white, but that's going to be fine. Regardless, though, it is definitely custom horse armor, absolutely fantastic. And let's just go ahead and let's see. So, of course, if we can still also add a saddle if we wanted to be able to properly control this the horse, and then obviously this is going to look a little bit different as the saddle is its own layer. But there we go. That is going to be custom horse armor added to Minecraft. Awesome. And that's going to be it for this tutorial right here. Don't forget that you can get 14 days of early access to the tutorials if you join as a Stonebricks member on YouTube. And that's going to include this video right here where we'll talk about block states. Hope to see you there. So, yeah.